What's up? It's your boy Trey Gold, and I thought I would have a conversation with you guys about a couple of things that I stopped changing in my workflow and how I do music, play video games, stream, so on and so forth. Um, you know, a lot of times when you think about things, you think about, am I thinking too much? Am I doing something wrong? And I had those exact same thoughts and the exact same concepts. So I decided, you know what? If I feel it's good enough, then it's good enough. And one of the things when I was an artist coming up, I always thought if somebody would have been honest with me, then, my career would have been different musically, or it would have evolved a lot sooner. So these are things that I thought I would share with everybody. So, you can get a jump start and you won't have to wait years like me when my career could have popped a lot sooner. So one of the things that I did was I created a template and I stuck to that template. I stuck to that template all year and I started doing like at least one template a year. And the reason what how that helped me is I was able to just focus on the vibe. Like the number one thing more than anything is focusing on the vibe. And that's really what I do. If anybody's ever recorded with me, they'll definitely see that as I'm going, they're just like, well, hey, can I hear that back? Yeah, it's already instantly, and I'll have stuff already ready for them to hear back. But that's my number one goal. My number one goal is you have an idea. My number one goal is to keep you in that idea and keep you motivated as long as possible. So I keep the same workflow every session. Later on, yeah, I'll change it and I'll make adjustments. But as we're recording, we're gonna do this. It's just about capturing the vibe. I don't expect you to have a full song ready to go at the end of the day, especially when you're first recording. First recording, it takes some time to understand, hey, this is what it sounds like in my head. I want that to sound, to how it sounds in the song. One thing that I also do is, if it doesn't sound right, if it doesn't sound like what's exactly in your head, then I would say keep working on it no matter what. Don't overthink it, but if it doesn't sound like what the way you want it to sound in your head, then let's do it again. Let's do another take and keep going until it does. Um, you got to think about it. Not everybody makes a hit song the first try. Um, it's going to take a couple tries and it's going to take some time. So if it's not the way that it sounds, take a step back, come back to it, work on it again, and then I'm sure you'll get it to sound the way you want it to sound. Don't be too crucial, especially on the first time. Like even when and a number one thing, another thing that I do that I listen to is even if I feel like, hey, this is gonna be a great song, I just leave it alone that day and I come back to it the next day. Because for one, I'm gonna be refreshed. I may have ear fatigue. There's could be a lot of things going on. So the number one thing about it is approach it the next day with just fresh ears. That way you can hear it again and it may sound different. It may sound better, it may sound worse, it may sound like things you need to tweak. A lot of times when I give it to artists, when I record artists, I give it to artists and they may be satisfied with it the day of, or they may not be satisfied with it the day of. I just say, hey, listen to it tomorrow. Don't even listen to it tonight. Just listen to it tomorrow. And I guarantee you, fresh ears is always better. And you can approach it in a different way. So just give it a day. Everything else will be good. But the number one thing more than anything is the vibe. Like the vibe is the most important part about it because think about it. Like if you can vibe to it, then there's going to be other people that can vibe to it. So don't be so quick to rush everything. Just take your time. Don't get frustrated when it doesn't happen because there's been so many songs that I've used months later. I'll create it one day and I'll be like, you know what? This isn't working for me. So I'm going to stop and I'll come back to this another day. And guess what? Months later, I was just like, hey, I could take this part and I can make this do something else. So just know that if it doesn't work today, it may work later on and it may be better. That's the way it works. So just thought I would just come, talk to you guys for a minute and have a conversation with you guys. I know this isn't really a lot of the videos that I create, but I want to start making more of these, like just having heart to heart talks or, no crown mode talks, because it's really about the vibe and about the music. Whether you're playing video games, whether you're playing, whatever you're doing, it's all about that. So hope you guys have a good day, good night, and I'll see you on the next video.